Going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, and Korea beat Uruguay 2-0 yesterday in what was a brilliant performance, a very good win. Korea keeping up what is good form, good reaction to a 5-0 battering from Brazil on Friday, that was. And we are here to see how the internet reacted to the 2-0 win, and Sonny breaking the all-time record for international caps. First of all, apparently there's been a big call for EA FC to up his rating on FIFA. Apparently everyone's saying he's overrated. Only 85 is apparently it's a bit of a disgrace. So EA have done a promo video for upping his rating on the new EA FC. Can you press play? There you go. And this is their promo video. Sonny on the treadmill, and he gets inundated with messages about how bad his card is, and EA listened. EA said, "All right, you spoke, and here's his upgrade." There you go, all the messages. No one likes to see Sonny not given what he's worth on a FIFA card. That's what's most important.
Correct.
You were disgraced by his FIFA card.
I don't really listen to all the FIFA. I haven't played it for ages. But we had it upgraded with Romero, didn't we? From fan reaction. And I will say, just quickly, with what you said about Sonny smashing the record and becoming, congratulations to him. But how is poetry in motion that he does it on the same international break that Ben Davies hits 100 caps for Wales?
Absolutely.
So the tight friendship, but congratulations to Sonny and his family. An incredible achievement to be most cap player.
And there's his new card, pace 87, 88 card, 88 shooting. Still, 88 shooting. It should, come on, how is it not in the 90s? 85 passing, 86 dribbling. So I'm hoping a lot of fans will be a lot happier with that card. Paris SG showing off Lee Kangin's game-winning moment. Brilliant pass in behind to Oh Hyung-gyu, and a brilliant finish from him that sealed the win late on. Lee Kangin, a moment of magic. Yeah, I think it says, well, it doesn't let me translate, but I'm pretty sure it says decisive pass from Lee Kangin. You only get it French, Brian?
No. Let's put it that way.
Decisive de Lee Kangin. I think that means decisive.
I think you may have.
And it was pretty decisive from Lee Kangin.
I tell you what, you need to become an interpreter. you have cracked it.
Thank you. AC says, brothers showered and changed. He's so ready to go back to LA, wasted no time. This was how Sonny came out at halftime after going off at the break. He was ready to go there, saying, wasted no time. He's fresh, no sweat. The guy was ready to go back to LA.
Just that smile. It's one of those smiles you just love to see, isn't it?
Absolutely. And he's still not aged today. AC says, me when I'm on my period. Oh, Jesus. All right. There you go. Why am I reading this out? I should have seen what it was like before. So there you go.
As you do.
I assume. Fluff Pup said the giant human uniform set up by Hannah Bank looked even prettier at night with the lights on. Look at that. So I'm guessing that was in Seoul somewhere they put up for Sonny. A big Korea shirt. Looks nice. I would like to go visit that. And should get one of those inflatables in London. Son notices that the boy has Sonny written in his hair and gave him a thumbs up. So you can see in the video here, he notices that this little boy had Sonny written in his hair, so he touched him in the back of his head and gave him a thumbs up. I'm sure the little boy didn't mind that.
Hey, probably said, I'm never going to wash my hair again.
There's a picture of Sonny, Sonny in his hair. There you go. Not bad. Well done. Got Sonny's attention. Steve Hand says, more than the win itself, the real takeaway here is that Korea weathered the storm with heavily experimental setup in the last 30 minutes without Sonny and Hwang In-bom, whilst Min-jae was limited to support role at the back and even found a way to extend their lead. Yeah, I think you're right. You know, they played a much-changed team, Korea. Were able to come up with the win, 2-0, comfortable. They play a back-three system now. So, yeah, I think he's spot on. The way they looked like... it was part of the first team. I think you got to say fair play to Korea and fair play to the
They've
manager.
already qualified for the World Cup, yes?
Yeah, they've already
So do you know
qualified.
what you got to think about right now is teams that have qualified now is exactly the right time in upcoming internationals, whether it be fellow qualifiers that we've got, whether it's England or friendlies, to experiment in different formations, ready for the World Cup. Use these games to prepare for the big tournaments. So fair play.
Next up from Marie says Kim Min-jae telling Son that the boy had Sonny written in his hair. So actually it was Kim who pointed it out. He said, look, there's a little boy over there with your name written in his hair. You better give him some attention. And he may find it very funny that Sonny, you can see him pointing to his hair. He's like, look at that boy over there. He's got your name in your hair, mate. And so he's like, all right, let me tap him on the ear. And there you go. They all find it very funny. Some find it very amusing. This is Oh Hyung-kyu's goal again, who scored to make it 2-0. Brilliant ball from Lee Kangin here. You can see here, bit of magic, ball over the top. You can see Oh making a run. Scored the winner actually in Europa League against Celtic not long ago.
There you go.
Oh for Genk. Sorry, not Celtic, Rangers. One of the nails of Russell Martin's coffin was.
Oh, there we go.
And look at him doing it at international level. A little flick over the keeper.
They have some very good players in South Korea. The Far East players are getting better and better, aren't they? In South Korea have a load coming through.
A lot of good talent. Kim Song-gyu may very well have won back the starting spot for the Korean national team. Played terrific with one of the best saves in recent memory. A comeback player who battled back from injury. Respect. I have to say, he was brilliant yesterday, and he's been brilliant ever since he's come in for Joe. And he basically, his story was, he was number one in the Asia Cup, and then he got an ACL on the first game, ruled out for a whole year. And the sub keeper Joe, who's like he's like a veteran keeper in Korea, but he's he used to be very good, but he was seen as like the next up and coming keeper. But Joe came in and played so well that Kim couldn't get his place back.
Gotcha.
But he's been playing a lot better recently, and so fair play to him. And if he keeps playing like he is, I think he'll get that number one spot from Joe. Lee Kangin, his stats from second half yesterday: 1 assist, 100% accurate passes, 2 key passes, 2 out of 2 long passes, big chances created, 1 big chance created, 2 successful dribbles, 3 out of 3 ground duels, breaks ankles, lobs the perfect pass. Our star boy, Lee Kangin. What a player! And he's one that I think needs to move, doesn't he? Because he's just not playing enough at PSG.
Yeah, Ben was very big on him coming this. Would love to.
I think there would be a chance, I would say.
Yeah, he's a very, very, very good player.
He is, and I think he needs to be somewhere where he's like the main man. I feel PSG is struggling. Joel Kim says Son Heung-min wraps up his international break and is rested in the second half versus Paraguay. The Korean national team clearly managing his minutes. LAFC, he is all yours. And I think you're seeing Sonny a lot fresher recently.
Yep.
And I think Korea aren't using him as much, which is good. Legend Son Heung-min, this was on board when he broke the record for appearances for South Korea. What a record, what a legend.
How many caps has it got?
138.
Wow.
138 caps, and he's probably going to break 150 at least, I would say. So it's going to be very tough to break that record for whoever tries to next. And absolute legend. He's been a part of the Korean national setup for so long now. It's going to be weird to think of ever having a Korea team without him. But Spurs have had to feel that, and Korea, I guess, maybe in a not too distant future, we'll have to get ready for that as well.
You look at it around the world of football. There won't be many players that will be such a big loss to their country.
You
look at it probably like a Ryan Giggs and a Bale at Wales. Can you think
Kane,
of
maybe, I don't know.
Maybe Kane when he leaves England, but you think about the strikers coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're not. No, the drop off from Kane is massive. It may be Kane, but he's going to be. Well, he's a national treasure, isn't he? A worldwide treasure, let's say.
He is.
But when he
treasure.
goes, that is a big captain as well. That's a big, very big shoes to fill, isn't it?
Absolutely. I wonder who they'll give the cap. I think maybe Kim Min-jae will give the captaincy armband. But what a record that is. Uncomforora says, in tribute to Sonny for being South Korea's most capped player with 137 appearances, another legendary and historic moment for the captain, Son Heung-min. There you go. Legend. What a moment for him, getting the all-time appearance maker record. And I think he's not far off all-time top goal scorer, I believe, or has he already got all-time top goal scorer? What an absolute legend for Korea. And yeah, you're not going to see another one like him. Here's a video of it if you scroll down from Fighting Stripes Football. There's a video of him, obviously always with respect and humility, receiving the reward. Gets a round of applause from his dad and all the players as well. Fantastic moment for him. But he seems delighted. And yeah, many more to come, hopefully. Many more to come. Son Heung-min won his 10th Best Footballer in Asia award. It's basically the Asian Ballon d'Or. His 10th one, well deserved.
10th in succession?
Not in succession, I don't believe, but it's the 10th one overall. Because look, Ronaldo, it's footballers. I don't really get it. How does Ronaldo qualify? Because he played for Al Nassr and he finished 3rd.
Maybe it must be. Maybe it must be.
But I don't understand. If it's Asian Ballon d'Or, it must be only Asian players. Because Son didn't play in Asia. So either you're Asian or you play in Asia.
True.
One of the two.
True.
Well, so there you go. Lee Kangin, Mahrez 4th, Benzema 5th. So it looks like all players either play in Asia or are Asian.
Okay.
So that's how you qualify. Ivan Toney finished 13th. There you go. Sonny finishing top with 146 points. Obviously for winning that trophy.
Yeah.
Big year for him. Up next for Korea, they take on Ghana in the next international break. Sonny versus Kudus. Sonny, that's going to be very interesting. And and Sonny again winning that award. So look, that is how the internet reacted to Sonny breaking his Korea national team record, 138 appearances now after the game against Paraguay. We'll see you very soon as Sonny goes back to LA. We'll be covering that, so we'll keep you up to date with everything Sonny related. We'll see you soon. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, Korea and you Spurs.